Hello everyone, I'm Mystic Cassandria and today's lesson is on the Venus Mount. Let's take a look at the Venus Mount. All right, here we can see the Venus Mount is our thumb ball. It's located just below the lower Mars. All of this is the thumb ball. Surrounding the thumb ball is the lifeline. Here's your lifeline. Okay? So the thumb ball, sometimes referred to as the third flange, reflects our physical energy and well-being and the level of the libido. Remember, the thumb or all the fingers are split into sections. The sections are called flanges. So on the thumb, it is action, logic, and this would have to be the third. This is Venus. Love or passion. Action, logic, passionate love, or love and passion. All right. Okay. Now, ideally, the Mount of Venus comprises the thumb ball and outlined by a widely sweeping line. This is considered a widely sweeping line. It goes way out. And you can see this makes this pretty large. Some lifelines do not swing out that far. Some may swing even more so, but this is the example that I have. On most people, this mount takes up approximately 1/3 of the palm and should be neither too hard, nor too bland, nor too heavily lined. When we say bland, we mean feeling like there's no energy in it. Okay? And many times it's flat rather than elevated by some type of energy there or feeling full. Okay, this would be full here. A good Venus mount should be smooth and firm to the touch and higher than the other mounts in the elevation. So naturally we do make comparisons, so this should stand out. And many times it does. Now, when the mount is excessively large, and we don't consider this one as excessively large. It's just letting you know there is an abundance of physical passion with a large appetite for sex, food, and drink. So if you have a palm like this, and you know someone and you're fairly close to that person, just remember this. If it's large, then there's a lot of passion there because this is passion. The larger it is, there's more passion. But one point to remember, when the mount is also hard, maybe it's large, but if it's hard, this passion can easily spill over into aggression and brutality. So you don't want that, okay? Now, if the mount is, well, let's take a look at another one. Here's an example of full. This is full, yes, and this is firm. We could see it there. It's like a ball in the hand, invisible ball, but this is raised. So not only is it full, it takes up all of the space of the Venus mount, but it seems firm. Now, we'd have to see it and feel it to determine whether it is hard, because hardness tends to carry along with a little roughness there. Okay. Now, if the mount is small, here's another example of full. Now we're ready to move. All right. Now, sometimes we have one that's flat. So if it is flat or weak and it's small, it could be any of those. It could be a combination of small, weak, and flat, or it could just be just a normal size, average size, and flat. Then this reveals a lack of vital energy and also a lack of physical passion. They go together, all right? So that's an example of flat. Let's take a look at another one. Here's an example of flat also. Nothing wrong with the size of it, but this is flat. Doesn't appear to be raised. Okay? All right. The personality tends to be somewhat lymphatic and cold, especially if the lifeline cuts through the Venus mount. So here's what they're talking about. Now, remember the lifeline comes around, but this is the Venus mount. From this point on, this is the Venus mount, and this is cutting through. So the person that has this tends to be lymphatic and cold, gives the impression they're not that interested, or maybe not interested at all. But there's always a but. Very often, a strong love affair for this type of hand can actually increase the size of the mount, which means increasing your physical passion. It's amazing. You think it, you feel it, it's going to happen. All right? Well, that's it for today. Hope you liked it. Give a thumbs up if you liked it, share, and subscribe. Welcome to the new subscriber. Very happy to have you. Well, take care of yourselves, love yourselves, and of course, love and light. Bye.